You may ask, which energy pathway is the most important? Well, the answer is that all three of them are equally important because our body switches between various energy pathways depending on the circumstances and type of the physical activity that we perform. It is great to be able to produce an explosive power and have a high lactate threshold and be able to recover from lactic acidosis fast, and in the same time to have high endurance level, which is absolutely crucial for the heart health and also helps to reduce body fat, provided there is no constant caloric surplus, of course. Now, when we know what are the three energy pathways the human body utilizes during different types of physical activity, let's look into the active ingredients of this supplement and their mechanisms of action in terms of physical performance enhancement. Alkanitine, or trimethylaminobutyric acid, the first active ingredient, is involved in energy production by transporting fatty acids into the mitochondria, where it is burned to produce energy. During the moderate intensity exercise, when energy is derived via the aerobic pathway, say when you are doing a steady cardio, the body uses energy sources from long-chain fatty acids up to 80%. The long-chain fatty acids are not being able to easily enter inside the mitochondria where the conversion to ATP takes place. In this case, Alkanitine acts as a transport for the long-chain fatty acids across the mitochondrial membrane. When performing a high-intensity interval training or weightlifting resistance training, the working muscles produce a high level of lactate, which can affect performance by causing the burning discomfort or pain in sore muscles. Alkanitine increases pyruvate conversion to acetyl coenzyme A and increases carbohydrate and lipid oxidation. In addition, it reduces pyruvate conversion into lactate and hence reduces lactate accumulation by increasing the activity of the enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase. Studies show that intake of Alkanitine pre-workout decreases lactate and increases the aerobic capacity by increasing the maximum oxygen consumption levels. In practice, it increases endurance levels of the athletes and enhances their recovery. More fat is burned, more energy is produced, more oxygen is supplied to the muscles, less fatigue, less muscle soreness, faster recovery. And that's not all. Alkanitine plays an important role providing a better oxygen transport and higher iron binding capacity by red blood cells and significant reduction of ferritin level. More oxygen, less toxicity, better performance, better quality of life, higher satisfaction level. In addition, Alkanitine has multiple other health benefits. It has a blood pressure lowering effect, significant reduction of left ventricle dilatation in heart attack survivors. It decreases occurrence of heart failure and reduces chances of coronary death. It reduces blood sugar level and risks associated with diabetes. The research done in Department of Internal Medicine in Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis showed that Alkanitine activates AMPK, thus enhances the insulin sensitivity and improves the glucose transport into the muscle cells. As a result, more energy for muscle growth and performance and less blood sugar level. Last but not the least, Alkanitine protects brain cells from damage brings significant improvement to the brain function and can even slow down and reverse the decline of the cognitive function in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. The second ingredient of this amazing supplement is L-citrulline or citrulline malate. The reason why I mentioned both of these forms of citrulline is because this incredible supplement is available from two different manufacturing brands. The MF3 supplement, called Active Essentials Pro, contains L-citrulline, and the Laboremas brand Performance and Fitness formula contains citrulline malate. The difference between these two is such that L-citrulline is the non-essential amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production in the body, while citrulline malate is the combination of L-citrulline with malic acid, which supposedly increases absorption rates and bioavailability. The main purpose of L-citrulline as a performance enhancer is to increase plasma levels and bioavailability of the L-arginine, which converts into the nitric oxide, the potent natural vasodilator. It opens up blood vessels and improves the blood flow. Hence the benefits of this substance in hypertension, heart disease, and even erectile dysfunction. By the way, if you watched my other videos, you would know that nitric oxide is essential for erection. Apart from that, L-arginine and L-citrulline stimulate the release of growth hormone and insulin, both of which have anabolic properties. But in this case, we're interested in L-citrulline as a performance enhancer. A randomized double-blind study has found L-citrulline reducing the muscle soreness after the heavy resistance training workout by 40% within 24 and 48 hours. Supplementation with L-citrulline increases athletic and aerobic performance, the energy pathway that human body utilizes during the training with weights and during the active games like badminton, tennis, squash, football, or basketball. A more recent study from 2020, published in a Journal of Sports and Health Sciences, has found L-citrulline significantly improving recovery by reducing post-exercise rating of perceived exertion. For those who love doing long cardio sessions, we have some great news too. L-citrulline not only reduces fatigue and improves anaerobic performance, it also improves aerobic endurance performance. In bodybuilders, L-citrulline improves the ability to complete heavy sets by 40%, while in long-distance bicyclists, supplementation with L-citrulline reduces the completion time of the 4-kilometer bicycle ride by 1.4%. A 2010 study conducted by Sureda and colleagues found that cyclists who consumed citrulline malate prior to a 137-kilometer cycling test were better able to utilize amino acids from energy when blood glucose and glycogen levels were low. If you want to know more about L-citrulline and its benefits, you're welcome to watch my other video dedicated to L-arginine and L-citrulline that are available on my Instagram and YouTube channels. Before I move to the next active ingredient in this performance enhancement supplement, I'd like to mention that citrulline is very safe and is well tolerated at relatively high doses and suitable for long-term consumption without any known side effects or adverse reactions.